Hello everyone, it's Jay here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to consolidate all your tracks and export them so they all start at the same time. Now, this is very simple. All we have to do is go up here to File, and then go to Export, and All Tracks as Audio Files. We have a few different options here. We have Range, which will let you export the cycle range, which is this guy over here, so you can select the range that you want to export, or you have extend file length to the project end, which would be this right here. So the files would extend to where it ends. And then we have the default, which is trim silence at file end. So basically the files will be cut off where the silence begins, which is usually what you want to go with. Then you have your save format, so AIFF, WAV, CAF. Bit depth, we're just going to leave that at 24. Then you have an option to bypass the effect plugins. So when this is checked, it means it's going to not include any of the plugins that are active on the tracks. But if you leave this off, it'll actually print them to the tracks. If you're exporting this to another DAW and you want to keep the effects on there, you're going to want to leave this off. However, if you want someone to mix your project and you don't want anything that you've done on those raw tracks, you're going to want it to be bypassed. Also, another thing you're going to want to leave unchecked if you want this to be mixed by someone else is to leave this include volume/pan automation unchecked. If you check this on, it will do just that. Then we have a normalize option, which will basically, if you turn it on, it'll turn up all the peaks. So it takes up full scale all the way to 0 dB, and we don't want that. And then we also have overload protection only, which if any part of your audio is clipping, it will turn it down essentially. So really the best thing to do is go through your tracks, make sure they're not clipping, and leave normalize off. Then we have this checkbox here, which says add resulting files to project browser. And that's over here where you go to your project, and it'll include all the new audio files that we're exporting into the actual project, so you can access them if you'd like that way. Then over here, we have an editor for the file name. So as you can see, I have this set to something custom. What you might see originally is just track name and then custom, but you can drag all these around or completely get rid of them. I'm just pressing delete right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to track number and then track name. So we get 0, 1, and then Vox. So that's an example of what it would look like. And then I'm just going to put in a custom one with a space just because I think it looks nicer. And what this is going to do is it's going to export each track with its own file number. So then when you drag all the tracks into your new DAW, they're going to go in the order that you have them in right now. So that's very helpful. We're going to go to new folder, and I'm going to call it James Brown because that's the name of this song. And then I'm just going to hit export. Okay, so one thing I just want to mention really quickly is that all these fades will actually be included. So that's cool. Okay, so now we have all of our files inside of this folder. And I don't actually have another DAW to show you this, but I can show you if I create a new Logic project and then drag it in, how it will all go into place. And it'll be the same process for Pro Tools, Cubase, Ableton, whatever else you're transferring your files into. So let's go to a brand new project and then take all this and put it in like this. So we're going to go to create new tracks, and you'll notice, so that's just importing session data. You'll notice how it's going to be in the correct order, which is fantastic. So that's it, guys. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, please leave a like. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, please leave them in the comments. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and take care, everyone.